live on YouTube. There we go. We should be good to go. Let me fix this real quick on my software. I want to make sure that I get the chat working properly. There we go. That looks good. Hope everyone's having a decent night. It's currently 9:45 for me. I had a pretty rough day with the Legends, I'll admit. Definitely nothing impressive from Legends today. Mr. Ronak, what's up, bro? And hello, what's up? I don't know how to say your name, but I'm assuming you're from Vietnam. Mr. Six Sigma, what's up, bro? You guys are all early. Hope everyone's having a decent night. I did pick a couple bases early today. Bases that I was afraid somebody else would fail on. Let's see. Yeah, this base you just gotta go with an RC charge, right? I'm kinda debating on the Eternal Tome versus the Rage Gem. And I have this feeling that the Rage Gem should be a little better. But I might bring the Eternal Tome. I'm not 100% sure yet. The plan is for the RC to go and grab this multi-gear. And then these defenses. And at least one fire spitter. And I don't think I'll need too much invis to make that happen. Just flick 4 or 5. Yep, I'm from Vietnam, but you speak English. That's awesome. And Raunak, yes, we are going for Clan War Leagues. I'm actually going to start on my lower accounts first. I threw these accounts in some pretty low leagues, just for some extra league medals. And I'll have to remember to spend them too, because I'm almost full. Wow. This is just kind of a warm-up for me, you know. I will admit it's going to be a little tough because I don't have max equipments on these accounts. Here, Fireball should be good. It's just a matter of how I deliver it. Am I gonna go just for a quick Warden Walk? That's probably how it's gonna go. Okay, let's set this up properly here. What do I even use? All my equipment's like crazy low. That just depends what my king can do over here, right? I think here's where I have to use the fireball, actually. Because my rocket spear is pretty low. But I have better king equipment on this account, so it should help. Let's do this. I don't even have Dark Elixir, bro. Okay. I feel like here's where I need a furnace to speed things up on this side. A couple furnaces. Let's get rid of this Yeti. I'm tempted to get rid of one Root Rider, but that sounds like a bad idea. Oh, I haven't even unlocked furnaces, bro. That's nuts. I'm gonna get them right now, actually. I needed to use this one. Okay, what else do I get rid of? Maybe a healer? Because I have the healer puppet. A healer and a Valkyrie. I can make this work. I'll get rid of one super barb to have another Valkyrie. And an archer, why not? It doesn't sound so bad. Something like this. Okay. Mom, what's up, bro? Top 1000? I don't think I have any accounts in the top 1000 today. These are my best accounts. It's 55, 51, 55, 46, and 39, 25. I don't think these are actually that good. This one is really bad. This one has just been getting wrecked on defense. So that's what's going on. Mr. Warfare, what's up, bro? Good to see you here. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from these lower leagues for Clan War leagues, and then I'm gonna go into the Legends next. Now let's hope that this idea of only having 4 healers doesn't backfire on me. I feel like it could, potentially. So far, so good, right? My time fell, right? So I gotta be careful. This was the whole idea. Now drop the root riders. And then drop the king. Is this looking okay so far? This is what I mean, guys. You totally can triple with low equipments. You just gotta have a good plan. Here's some swag. Mr. Ishiramada Dusanka? Hello? Ishirama Dusanka? Okay, now this base I have to use an RC charge, right? I didn't really see any, like, crazy fireball value, like I did on the last one. I feel like I need the RC to just go in here. You could even argue about the rage gem working properly here. I don't know. I feel like the healing tome is a good answer for dealing with these spell towers. I would want to have the eternal tome, I think. I could totally fail this because my equipments are crazy low, and then dealing with this backside is going to be a whole nother thing. You know, this could be dangerous back here. I reckon the overgrowth would probably go here, but that still doesn't answer all the questions I have for how to get this base. But yeah, the whole reason why I did that account with that attack is because of this rocket sphere level. It's fully maxed here. So I feel like here I need the giant arrow for something, right? Wonder if it can do anything at such a low level. Maybe not. I would literally only be able to get the sweepers. I wish I had a mighty morsel. I feel like that's the only way to save my equipment on this account. This might be a bit old-fashioned for the king, this combo. I could totally see the earthquake boots working, but my other epics are pretty low. So I'm thinking that this combo should be okay. Just gotta keep things simple, right? Okay, let's try this. This couldn't totally fail. I don't even have 340 house space. I have 320 still. Just gonna double cycle just to be a little safe. That's fine. Just gotta watch my troops here. Make sure that they don't get smoked too early, because I want to hold my warden ability. My RC is just on a last line, isn't she? This is gonna fail. Yeah. Bit unfortunate, I suppose. But I didn't pick these bases, they kind of just got left for me. So this base is one Blueprint posted. This is a Blueprint base. This is just a Master 2 clan, so you could even say this is a time fill. But yeah, I wouldn't have expected these guys to be so serious about defending, because it's just Master 2. There were some big fails. But I think these guys are like Town Hall 16, or like fresh Town Hall 17s. Not good. We lost A1 in G. It's a bit of a tragedy how we lost, because I did 6 triples and FaZe did 6 stars, and everybody else pretty much failed. And so we finished with 39. It was even the kind of a situation though where the last base needed to be tripled for us to win. So when you put that kind of a pressure on the last attacker, it can fall apart pretty quickly, and it did. So that's kind of what happened. The only thing about this base is the hook tower. If there was some way I could manipulate my RC where it forces my army to go this way, you could say that's ideal. Or potentially into the prince first. So I gotta get this here with the RC. I have this feeling I need to use the rage gem on this one. as well as a raid spell. I have a feeling this is a little rigged in here, at least with some bombs, right? Or potentially you could say there's bombs in here. Okay, let's try this. This has to work. I'll take this. Ah, the RC. She's hooked. Oh, I'm gonna fail this, aren't I? After losing the RC like that? The only thing I can think that could save me here is just... yeah, I don't know. Can I save this? There's like a sliver of hope if I have the time. That's what I'm thinking. There's no way that I recover that. This army is just too powerful, bro. That's insanity. Who saw that? 17 people saw that. Oh my god. How clutch is that? Faisal, what's up, bro? 17 people saw that. That's some insanity. I didn't even... yeah, this Hook Tower, man. Ended up kind of being a swag raid spell here at the start. I used it to boost the healers predominantly, but then the Hook Tower grabbed my RC. Wow. Nice save, thank you. That's a very... I gotta say, there was a lot of luck in that one. It's not even a matter of, you know, skill, I don't think. I think that was just lucky. Okay, now let's look number 2. This is a base I picked early. And at first glance, you would think a fireball is good here, but I've seen this base many times before, and I've gotten it pretty easily with the RC charge. So I'm probably just gonna go for that. The way I do it is I go from mortar to wizard tower to air defense, and then put a redirect over here, and send her straight to the scatter shot. Yeah, and if she can grab the fire spitter, then that's a bonus point. Pretty much. Warfail. Verizon is down once again, so tired of them. Have to watch in 360 now. I'm sorry. I think that actually it's the stream that's not showing up at a good quality. I've had a lot of people tell me that the stream doesn't show in something decent. Like I only get like 720. 1-star defense is huge. Yeah. It was this. I got pretty lucky with that. And you know who else did a 1-star was this Chinese clan. They did a 98% 1-star after going perfect on day 1. And so if their last attack is a triple, then they're perfect apart from a 98% 1-star. And Lost Lithium is gonna go perfect. No, it's Verizon. My service dropped out too. Okay. That makes sense. I use AT&T and I've never had an issue. But I live in Vegas, so it's kind of a big city. I feel like any of my carriers, like my options in carriers, would all be decent. I feel like here is also where I want to have the Eternal Tome and not the Rage Gem. And the reason for that is because the damage that's in this area is not that high. That's in the initial area, like with the Town Hall. Just gotta find an account with Root Riders. Yeah, see, so the way that the funnel is set, I drop my Root Riders into here. So I just have to make sure that there's no like red air bomb farm or anything, but there's decorations, so I don't think the traps are too scary over here. But the reason I want to go with this approach is because of the hook tower. Otherwise, I would probably be using a fireball. If this was like a flame spinner, then I'd 100% go for the fireball. Now the question is, do I need a skeleton? I feel like a skeleton back here might be good, actually. Away from the infernos. I think what I need here is a Yeti and a Super Barb, and then they can chip the Wizard Tower, but then the Expo can kill the Yeti and make it go to the air defense, the Yeti mites. That's probably what I need here to finish this funnel, and then all my roots will go this way, straight to the core. And then I'll probably pop the Eternal Tome when the Fire Spitter starts shooting, or at least maybe if I can hold it a bit longer, that'd be good too. I just gotta make sure all is good here with the RC. Let's bring the Eternal Tome. And a skeleton. There is another base that I did claim specifically for the fireball, but it's not this one. I hope she goes to the Inferno next. That's actually perfect. I didn't get the Inferno, but no builders are repairing it, so I think that's okay actually. Now if the RC can snipe this multi that I missed, that'd be perfect. I think she does. Yeah, that's perfect. This is actually not looking too hot, is it? Because of the split. Have a bad feeling here, guys. It's so close, but it's gonna fail. It's a 99. There's no way. 99. How can I fail this and then triple the last one? That's crazy. But yeah, that split was too bad. The split that I had over here, I think the king needed to extend the funnel just a bit more, like maybe with the earthquake boots. And the overgrowth, I guess, wasn't so good. Zaki clashing, what's up, bro? Delay the RC recall a second because of the hook. Maybe this Eternal Tome wasn't so good. Yeah, this overgrowth looks pretty bad. I thought it could work if my troops continued to go this way. If I had a minion, then maybe. potentially. Maybe not. I have this feeling I need to use the Eternal Tome here as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this here with like 5 invis. I probably won't even use all 5. I probably just need like 3 or 4. Let's try that again. It's like the same army, but just better, right? That's a good base. Yeah, it did stop me, but I have tripled this base before. It's like using this strategy. So I guess just an accumulation of mistakes, especially with the overgrowth. I feel like the charge was good. I probably just needed to save the overgrowth for over here. Regardless of the status of the spell tower. Yeah. Because once everything started moving this way, it was finished, right? Essentially. Do I need a skeleton for this base? Because if I don't need a skeleton, I could probably benefit more from an ice block. Yeah, I feel like ice block is not a bad idea. And maybe save 1 ice golem for back here. I'll have to remember to do that. The only thing I think I need here is to make sure that the king walks in here quickly enough to pull this poison. Probably need to drop like 3 super barbs over here. Good luck, thank you. Here we are. feel like that should be enough. Now drop the king here. Okay, there we go. This is looking much better already than the last one. Unfortunate. This can fail. Man, these bases are good, you know. Another fail. I'm gonna cool it on the Clan War League and go for Legends instead. Tala, what's up, bro? Let's do some Legends here. That's good, isn't it? Easy. Mangocho, what's up, bro? Healers really did you dirty there. I agree. They kinda just did whatever they felt like. And it's my second fail, so I don't really wanna go for Clan War League right now. I did walk into the trap, but it wasn't so bad. I got the funnel I needed. This is where they transferred, isn't it? It's right around here to this Yeti. And then I lost them. And I had a raid spell, so it's not like they shouldn't have, you know, gone further. Wow. This is where a skeleton spell, you could argue that could have saved me, was a skeleton. This icebox spell didn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, this Yeti was so useless, man. I would say it's how I mismanaged the RC that caused me to fail that. If I had another invis, then potentially there was a better chance. But I used the last one right there, didn't I? Your eyes are so beautiful, thank you. And Mr. Equipment, what's up, bro? I did a couple fails, so I'm gonna cool it on Clan War League. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Let's hit 300 subscribers. Thank you, Zaki. I appreciate you trying to support the channel like that. This is where you need the RC to grab a rage tower. This could be trapped. Seeing the Giga Bomb there is kind of interesting. Oh, nice fox. The fox did try to throw a little bit. I'm not gonna use my last invis like that. RC's dead. Troll Teslas. Well, easy base, wasn't it? Except I failed. Show your Clan War League attack. I'm taking a break from Clan War Leagues because I did a couple fails. This, and it's funny because my first attack was like, if you had watched that, you would think that this should have failed because the hook tower grabbed my RC. And my other two attacks I did fail. So I don't really want to go into them unless I have a real plan. These last couple bases are actually kind of easy, because 8 and 9 are the same base, and then 10 is just this. Just gonna put a fireball in the rage tower. This guy's a top player, isn't he? This Rage Crusher mortar could be really dangerous, so I feel like I need to do something about this Rage Tower during the RC charge. Maybe not. Just gotta be careful. I don't have an eternal tome, and that's really kind of what you want on a base like this. And see what I'm saying? The Rage Crusher mortar just kills my Warden through his ability. It's actually quite ridiculous how powerful that thing is. This has no hope. These bases are tough. This would have been a nicer base to have the fireball on, is what I'm thinking. Is it hookah or cigarette? It's just a vape. Nicotine vape. I think you need a raid spell in the army. It's saved from time fail and give extra power to your army. You're not wrong. I'm using this combination because Ekwak uses this, and he's a pretty darn good player. So I'll definitely have to make some changes if I keep failing like this. There's no doubt about that. Let's take a look at these last couple bases though. Sometimes it doesn't pull though. It's the only thing about this. It's kind of cheap. My thinking is to just send the RC where she can grab the fire spitter. Go from Wizard Tower to Ricochet, and then redirect here. She honestly doesn't even need to get the fire spitter, huh? I feel like the king can get it himself on this other side. Let's see. The only thing I don't want is potentially for that the RC can walk to this archer tower. And these poison towers look pretty easy to snipe, as long as there's no like Teslas here. If there was a Tesla here, then that could probably prevent the poison tower from getting pulled. But I feel like just sending an ice golem into the multi-archer tower is a pretty reasonable plan. One ice golem here and then the other one over here. Let's try it like this. I think a gamer is always a learner. Yes, I try to learn new strategies. I mean, I don't want to get too complacent and stick with just root riders and rocket looms, especially if I'm failing a lot. This is where I need a, I'll take one skeleton. I don't need to have 7 invis. This has to work, right? I feel like here is a good argument for the earthquake boots to finish a funnel on this side. The skeleton spell. These multi-infernos make it kind of tricky to use a skeleton on the backside. That's really kind of the only thing. I feel like it would be more so for like wherever I put overgrowth on. Could see myself putting overgrowth somewhere over here. Or maybe even over here, potentially. Gonna try this with the earthquake boots. Your honest review about the minion prince, he's amazing on defense. That's about all I'll say. I think that his equipments are not that great just yet. Oh shoot. I dropped an invis there by mistake. Well, if I triple, it's swag, right? Actually, let's use this overgrowth over here. This is a better overgrowth than what I did in the last Clan Willy kit. And I think for that reason I'm gonna triple. Just like that. And I swagged an invis at the beginning of the attack. For attack, I think it is not much needed. You're talking about the prince? Well, it depends. If you're using the dragons and you're like exceptionally good with them, then obviously the prince is not so bad, right? There's some people in my clan, I'll admit they're better with the dragons than I am. So I prefer having the king with 2 epics. That's why I use the king. If the prince gets another epic equipment that works well with the dark crown, then I could totally see myself using him. And then switching the queen as a flank support for this army. Because the prince with the phoenix, he's such a beast. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who I attacked with and who I didn't. Have Bane and Chaos. Okay, let's take a look now on number 10. The only thing here to beware is this hook tower. I feel like an ice golem here is good. What I'm seeing here is there's a line of defenses. The builder's hut, the rage tower, and the scatter shot make a line. And so if I can drop my warden in such a way that's parallel, like over here, right behind the blacksmith, then it should be able to deliver the firebolt properly with just 3 invis. 1, 2, 3. And I don't even need to use rocket loons to set that up. If I saw this in Legends, I would probably go for something a little more elaborate with the rocket loons. Show any dragon attack in the clan war league of your clan mates. I can't show you any that are not fails, unfortunately. They've all failed. I pushed over 6,000 last season using the dragons. It's all about the big RC charge. Yeah, I agree. Some people are just insane with 11 invis. They'll tear your base up. And then after the RC charge, you'll be like, wow, nothing is left. You don't even need dragons. You could just use, like, whatever troop. My style of RC charge is go for a funnel to set up the rest of the army. That's really my style. Okay, let's go for this. The only thing I have to watch out for is if there's a furnace in the clan castle, then I need to poison it like right away. Because if that thing touches my healers, that can kill the attack. Okay, let's go for this. I don't mind testing for a Tesla real quick. There is a Tesla. It's a good thing I tested for that. Just like that. I do wish the fireball got the RC, but I don't think it's gonna matter in the end. I'll probably claim that area later in the attack. There is a furnace. This is working. And with a bit of swag too. Unfortunately, we need a defense, even if our percent is good. It's just a couple of my bases. This guy Amireza, he's really good with the dragons. If I were to show you any attacks that we've done recently, it's probably his. I'll show you this. This is a big idea with his whole strategy, is that he uses the ice block spell with the ice hound. And this is good for him in hard mode too. It's not just good for him in normal mode. I have a ton of strategies I use that, you know, I can't triple in hard mode because it's crazy difficult, but this guy makes it look so easy. And he's using the Dark Crown. Minzako, where are you from? I'm sorry, I didn't see your message. I'm from Vegas. That's where I'm from. You sent that message a while ago, dude. And I totally missed it. I'm sorry. Yeah, this whole thing that he does with the Ice Hound looks pretty effective. It basically, what it does is it allows him to delay his warden ability. And it's good enough for most bases. Okay, what? No, I just need this last base. This is the one that I hit just before. Was this base. This one. Initially, I wanted Darcy to grab the fire spitter, but it didn't end up being so important. I think, in the grand scheme of things, it's just that what happened here with my king. I'm looking at the wrong one. Was he got stalled up over here, and it was probably by the enemy king. I needed him to go walk into here and get stalled up by the enemy RC, pretty much. Yeah, Teslas. And ice golems. Okay, let's try this again, but better. This time. Oh, hey, a 1-star. Thanks for the 1-star, bro. This guy is from, I have no idea how to pronounce any of this, because it's all Japanese. I'll take a 1-star, bro. Thank you. And then I use the earthquake boots, right?